Covering all things Lego, from Minneapolis to Fiverton and Lego cities beyond. It's breaking news.
Jeez. Welcome back to Breaking News. I am Jason. This is Robin Hood. If you are a fan of Lego, and you are also someone that remembers a time when it was popular to greet your friends with a loud, boisterous, "What's up?
What's up?
Then this might be a podcast for you.
I'm glad that was relatively short-lived.
That seemed like it went a long time.
It did
That
seem
and
like
those
it
frogs,
went. It went on
Budweiser.
for a very long time. Budweiser. There you go.
Anyway.
Those beer commercials, man, they really stick to you.
Yeah, they do. All right, Robin, what do we got going on?
Hello. Look,
Why are you waiting? Do you have some castle set to reveal?
Yes, I do not. So here's the deal, man. Look, somebody just requested it. Someone said, "Hey, where's that little?"
Who?
One of our commenters.
Really?
Yeah, I kid you not. Don't you know? Don't you read the comments?
They're like, let me see if I can get them to do something really stupid.
And it worked. I don't know. Well, I told you guys last week that I was gonna.
It's like when we talked about with Brian. Dance, monkey.
That's right.
Here's
That's
your
me.
dancing monkey.
It's fun, and I don't get that opportunity. It's obviously is your Halloween costume that I got, but I actually got this for a murder mystery night thingy.
Okay.
And I was supposed to be Legolas. I was the character, but it wasn't Legolas because you couldn't use a real name, so I was called
They're
Legolas.
like, he'll never be Legolas.
I was called Legless.
Always has Lego.
Yes, so that was my character, and so yeah, that's what we did. But it was like a Lord of the Rings parody, obviously, and I was Legolas. There you go, and I had a bow. It wasn't a really good-looking bow, but regardless, carry on.
All right. Shall we do a build this time?
We shall do a build. Onward.
I didn't think. Do you have a knife? It's okay. I'll just.
That's not a knife.
If you don't, I'll just rip it.
Where?
It's okay.
I don't think I have a knife up here anymore,
It's all
man. I have a brick separator.
Let me see it. Let's see if I can do something with that.
Hold on, let me get it. Haha.
So we're gonna be building a transformer brickhead, and we might get a special review.
A special review?
Well, I don't know. Is it special? Do you think people like it?
I don't know. Nobody said anything about it in the episode, in its inaugural episode, so we can probably just can it. I'm so sorry. I'm not going to make it.
Captain Kirk said something about it.
Bunch of mumbo jumbo.
I don't sound like
I don't
that.
sound like that. This is how I sound like. Like, yeah. That's how you sound. That's how I make. Oh my God.
Good.
All right. I did the car last time, so you get the car this time.
Okay. So what am I? 3 and 4? 3.
3 and 4 is good in baseball. Oh. All right. So this is Bumblebee Tuna. Is that what this is?
I think it's Bumblebee Car.
Bumblebee Car. Okay. There you go.
Okay. So, all right. What do we have to talk about today, Alex?
We have a full array of interesting topics that surround the topic of Lego, as this, of course, is a Lego podcast.
Okay.
Starting with,
I'll let you take the lead. Go ahead. What do you got?
yes, lots of Lego business here.
I can talk about Lego. So,
Well, all right. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Yeah. What's on the? What are we talking about today?
I don't know. I asked you before if we had something to talk about. You're like, we can always find something.
We can
Here
always
you
find
have it,
something.
folks. Alex has nothing to talk about.
I'm
First time
all
ever.
dressed up with nothing to talk about.
That's dressed up with nowhere to go in the conversation.
Hey, is this it's the pink square thingy? The chest.
The brain.
The brain. The brain.
The Allspark.
The Allspark.
That was a whole thing.
The
Do you have
Allspark.
comments on that? I'm sure we get to talk about. Someone.
Drain damage.
I think someone said that was made up by Hollywood, but isn't it all made up by Hollywood?
Yeah, exactly, man.
Okay.
So what new Lego sets do you got, man?
I got a Bumblebee.
You do got that. You do got that going on for you.
I don't know.
For sure.
Anything good coming from LAN recently?
I got a. By the time this is out, for sure, I will have a reveal video. I got a box downstairs that I do a video on, so I'm going to do a reveal video on this. I believe I know what they are, but I don't want to say it. But they're sets that I think I was supposed to get like a long time ago, and then they were like delayed. I don't know why. There was a certain set in the combination that got left out, and like, oh, sorry, we were supposed to get this one in there. We're going to delay this thing. So I kept getting emails about the embargo being delayed. I was like, all right, whatever. Nothing I can really do about it until I get it anyway. But I got the package, and it looks like they are. I think they're Jurassic World sets.
Oh, okay.
And so, but they're already like online. They've been online for a long time, so it's nothing new. So it's nothing that I have to worry about.
Pre-order or coming soon?
They are coming soon. I think they're June sets. I think they're June release. Okay. But here's the thing. I wouldn't go out and buy Jurassic Park or Jurassic World sets. Well, actually, take that back. I have actually bought Jurassic Park sets. A number of them, actually.
Didn't you buy the Jeep last year?
Yeah, I bought the Jeep. I bought I bought the T-Rex Escape that I need to build still. And there's another
the diorama one.
Yeah, the diorama one. Yeah, I like that. So yeah, absolutely. But I think they're cool. So here's a question. I think if I remember correctly, when I was looking at the sets, like to see what they were, there are two types of dinosaurs.
Oh, there's more than that.
As far as brick built and like, or they're just all
molded.
like molded. Yeah, with moving arms and legs and tails, right? And there's a combination of the two in this new release. Okay. And I thought, wait a minute, would it be? What's better? Is there a better one? Is the brick built better or the mold better?
I think it depends on the scale. Right? Like if you're gonna.
So the little raptors are all molds.
Yeah.
Right?
Because how could you brick build one that?
But they have like
good.
I like the big mold T-Rexes, but then you have like the massive brick built one, and that was in that Welcome to Jurassic Park gate that you have that one, right? So there's that as well. But I kind of I feel like I have a higher affinity to the molds, actually. I like the molds, and I think I know why. I think they appeal more
because you're lazy.
Because I am lazy, sure. There's no debating that. But they seem to get really valuable. Some of them.
Wait, didn't last week you say you're starting to not care about the resale of things?
Well, no, I have you guys noticed that though? When you go to like a Bricks and Minis,
they're crazy priced.
You go, they're like, hey, cool, a Raptor, I want one. Oh, $50.
Yeah.
I don't want it that bad. Or the T-Rex is like they're really expensive. Whereas the brick built ones will just be in the bulk Lego because the kid destroyed them.
Well, that's because it's just parts.
Sure.
There's like one printed eye element or something.
Well, of course, right? So anyway, what do you guys think? Would you rather and they're big size? Like I don't know what it's called, but it's a dinosaur that goes in the water, and it articulates. The body articulates, the tail articulates back and forth, it's swimming around. Yeah. So you have that.
This is the one that was in Jurassic World that came up and ate the.
I think so. Yeah, and I think this is because of the new movie.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So these are like new movie sets.
They're based on something we haven't seen.
Right. Exactly. And there's characters in them. I noticed there's names. I'm like, we don't know who these people are. I'm guessing there's some main characters like Chris Pratt's character. I'd imagine
he's not in it. They changed all the actors.
Okay. Yes. This is one with Scarlett Johansson. Right.
No, I don't think she's in it. I think it's all like...
Or was that the AI one?
I think it's all like no-name actors because they can then make it. They can afford to make it because they don't have to pay anyone.
Okay, all right.
That's what I'd heard. I don't know. I could be wrong.
So anyway, but yeah, I just I wonder if it's more... I don't know, because like the majority of you guys watching are going to be adult fans of Lego. Do you have a preference? As far as the big scale, I'm not talking about the small dinosaurs, like the raptor size. That's relatively small.
Yeah.
But when they get bigger, like the Triceratops, or the Brontosaurus, or the T-Rex, right? Do you like to see those more as molds rather than brick built? And if so, are you also surprised to see how much they go for on a bricks and minifigs shelf, or in my bricks and minifigs case, inside a glass case?
Yeah. Well, but so when I went to Brick World Chicago last year, there was someone. He was the guy that had the space base with like a lunar monorail, and he had the train that went in the background with the ships flying. Anyways, you may not remember, but it was super cool.
So. It was super cool.
He ended up buying a orca. You know, the Shamu whale, whatever.
Yes.
He bought it from one of the vendors, and he was all excited because he only had to pay $30. I was like, dude, you can buy that on bricks and pieces for, I don't remember what it was. It was like 15 or 12.
The whole thing is available, right? But you have to buy the jaw.
You have to buy the jaw separate. Yeah, that's where they get you, because there was someone that bought that, and it came, and it was just a.
Oh no!
That's a problem.
Whoopsie.
So
yeah, like what the heck? What's wrong with this thing? Yeah.
Oh well.
But I'm gonna take a wild guess about this new Jurassic World movie. I'm guessing it's Jurassic World.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna guess that somehow, some way, some humans are gonna be on an island of sorts.
Okay.
And there's gonna be some dinosaurs, and they're gonna get loose somehow and eat some people, and some people are gonna get away.
You're forgetting a key part.
Oh.
Someone's gonna make a
mistake.
A decision like they finally figured out the deal.
The deal. That's right.
Make it happen.
We figured it out. We've learned from our mistakes.
They screwed up, but we won't.
The whole park idea failed because of this, and we are fixing that. That failed because of this, and we're fixing it. So this time we're going to create
it's foolproof, I tell you.
Self-destruction device in every single dinosaur skull. So if somehow they get out, we go, oh, I know what number that is. Beep. We really do take safety seriously here, don't we? You know what I mean?
And then people get eaten.
Life finds a way. And then they get eaten. And they run around like chickens with their heads cut off, or people with their heads cut off, literally. Oh, there's that piece. I got it stuck inside there. There we go. So yeah, you're right. I wonder what that's going to be. Oh, so it's the brain. See, it's the brain.
Yeah,
that's
what I told you
last time.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Because it's a figure.
It's go figure.
Ah.
No. Man.
Okay, I have something I can talk
He's got
about.
something to talk about.
So
You quit Lego?
No, I thought about it.
You sold your firehouse?
No, I thought about that too. I made a order on Bricklink.
Oh, wait, pieces or a set?
Pieces and figs is what
Pieces
I know.
and figs and pieces?
And parts of figs. Anyways.
Hey, figs and pieces.
Figs and pieces. Sounds like a weird, like trail mix at Trader Joe's. Figs and pieces. So no, I bought. Okay, so the first thing you may recall, I got the Defender from my boss.
Yes.
And she's like, it's missing too many parts, so she bought a new one. And she's like, do you want it? And I'm like, sure.
Heck yeah.
There's something I want to make out of it, a rebrickable model. So I started building it, and I got a little ways in, and then I realized I had a problem. I was missing parts.
Usually,
I got to a point where it was critical. Like I was trying to go through my stuff and get whatever, but eventually I got to a point where I could not.
Was not working anymore. Okay.
So then what I ended up doing is I ended up going through and I just started taking the parts from the next step and putting it in the bag. Next part, put it in the bag.
No way.
Yeah, because it's a rebrickable model and I'd already bought it. So I spent all weekend, because I first had to take apart what she had already built.
So you put
I did that on a Friday night.
Its own pile.
No, I just put it in one big gallon bag. So all the parts are in one bag.
Okay.
Because I was thinking about it, I'm like, how am I going to do this? Am I going to put these all into individual? I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. So, boom.
That's cool. All right. Yeah. It's a buggy. It's a Porsche.
Or a Volkswagen Beetle.
Oh yeah, that's what a Porsche is, isn't it?
Okay. anyways, so I spent all night Friday like taking the thing apart, and then I spent all Saturday and Sunday in my free time figuring out which pieces I needed.
Okay.
So I'm going through the list. I ended up, it's crazy because she was annoyed, like
Who was annoyed?
my boss when she
okay.
bought it, because she's like, I thought there would have been all the parts.
Oh, she bought it used?
She bought it used.
Oh, okay.
And clearly whoever sold it to her, I mean, I don't know what the listing said, but I told her, I sent her a thing. I said,
Yeah.
thanks for giving me a work project over the weekend.
Jeez.
And then I sent her a picture of the parts, and she laughed because she's like, at first I thought you were working, and then she was happy. But anyway,
Well,
I digress.
Okay.
There was 45 parts missing.
45. That was my question. Is how many?
It did
pieces
not
were missing?
use all of the parts of the set for the rebrickable mock. So, like, it's not supposed to. That's not how it's designed.
Sure.
So that means, I mean, I don't know how many other parts might be missing from the set. It's crazy.
Wow.
So anyways, I had that order.
So the rebrickable model is missing 45 pieces.
correct. And
Not
they're
the
all
set.
from the original set.
Okay.
So it's not any additional
So all we can
pieces.
deduce from this is that the original set was missing at least 45
pieces.
Possibly
Correct.
more. Okay.
So I have a big pile of stuff like that. Anyway. So
Okay.
in the meantime, there was a mock that I was building. I've actually registered it and I'm taking it to Brick World. Not Brick World. It's in Brick World. Brick
World.
Slopes. I'm not going to Brick World
Colorado.
this year. I'm going to Brick Slopes, Colorado.
Yeah.
So I got my Brick Slopes
Hey,
2023
there you
shirt
go.
on. So I'll be there. Will you be there?
Whoopee square.
Come find me. You can get a
yeah,
autographed
yeah.
Hulk.
Autographed.
Did you sign
Hulk.
it yet?
There you go. Not yet.
He's
I need
gotta
to get
sign
a
it.
pen. Yes.
It'll be
I need to
signed.
get my quill.
It'll be signed by Hood.
Hello, I'm Hood. Here you go, Hood.
No, anyways. Yeah, it's a small little thing. I don't want to give anything away yet, but you wouldn't even know if I showed it to you. That's why I didn't bring it over.
I was looking at it, go like, what
you,
is this?
You don't know this show, but it's a very popular show.
Oh, okay. It's based off of a show.
It is based off of
a TV show or
recent
movie,
show. Oh yes, a TV
or
show.
Are there any toys based on this TV show? Or?
There is not. There's not. So, anyways, it's just a small little like 16 by 16 plate, but I like it. It's cool. My daughter thinks it's really, really
It's
cool.
not a vignette.
It is not a vignette. It's 16 by 16. I mean, it's kind of. I guess it's a supersized vignette.
Supersize.
But anyways, I got some parts to make it. Like, we're getting way off track here.
We
So
are?
I ordered some parts.
We're getting off Star Trek.
for that. And I ordered the other parts. This is the thing I was going to get to. So, one of the sellers, I always check for Oswald's.
Of course,
You know,
of course.
I just got to. I'm like
You got
Jabbo and the tipper truck parts.
Yes.
Well, I checked. This person had some Oswald parts. Evidently, someone's bought some of them.
No kidding. Some Oswald parts?
Yes. There is a particular part on the Oswald figure that is quite desirable, evidently.
Not the ears.
So
The
it's
tail?
made up of the base plate, that says Disney 100.
Sure, of course.
The 1x2 tile,
Yeah.
the legs, the torso, and the head. That is the entire bag. And then the instruction or whatever.
Okay. Sure.
Any idea what the most valuable part
The head
is?
is the most unique, so it's got to be the head.
You-
Okay, it's either the head or the tile, right?
You might think this.
It's not either of those?
It's not either of those.
You're kidding me.
No. And this is what I wanted to ask you about because
What?
it's ridiculous to me.
This is already ridiculous.
So I can go out and buy Oswald's for anywhere,
Like $12 or something, or
I can find some as low as, like $5. Generally, most places, especially if you go to like conventions, you're paying $8, $10,
yeah,
$12, whatever.
Gotcha.
However, if you go and look up Oswald, the figure,
on just
like if I go onto
on
Bricklink and I'm like,
gotcha.
okay, I'm going to buy this.
Yeah.
So the head,
Just the head.
if you look at just the head piece, the average price for the last 6 months of new
Okay.
is $1.07. $1.07.
$1.07 for the head. Okay.
Okay, there's been 16 times that they've sold a total of 144 quantity. So
That's
someone
the way to
evidently
get
bought a
head
lot.
Yeah.
Sheesh, what is someone competing with me? Someone bought 36, someone bought 44.
Wow.
These people. Okay,
Weirdos out there.
the torso
The torso.
So the arm and the torso.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of blue, the tail.
Okay.
In the last 6 months, 5 have sold. Well, 7 have sold on 5 purchases. The average price is $1.38. So you're looking at $2.45 to get a head and a torso. And you've got 2/3 of an Oswald there.
Yeah, you sure do.
The legs, they're dual molded with the black boots and the blue legs.
Yeah.
The only fig that has that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
There have been 45 sold in the last 6 months.
Okay, the legs full. Okay.
The average sale price is $7.83.
For the legs?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're black and blue?
Because they can be like, someone's wearing boots on their jeans or whatever, I guess. I don't know. There's nothing else, like there's no rabbit tail or anything like that about them. It's just dual molded black and blue.
Huh.
So that is the part that is the most expensive. And it's annoying because I can get the other parts and then I don't have legs for it.
Yeah.
I don't want to pay more for the legs than I do for a fig.
So have we seen these legs in like mocks? Like what's the primary purpose
I
of
have
them
no
other than-
idea. I have no idea.
Strange, man.
I don't know what, the only thing I can figure is, maybe someone that's their sig fig. Like,
Yeah, I guess so.
I have no idea. But when I saw it, I was
crazy.
like, that's really dumb.
That is really dumb,
And
man.
the seller, so it's a guy local. I actually went and picked him up at his house.
Oh, you did? Okay.
And I asked him about it, and I'm like, he's like, yeah, that's why I parted it out. I can make more off of that than the other. And I was thinking about it. So if you go and buy an Oswald figure, like if we look at those,
Yes.
so the average price for an Oswald figure in the last 60 days, 80 have sold, and the average price is $5.52.
No kidding. Huh.
So someone is paying
that's bonkers.
$2 more for just the legs than the entire fig.
That is absolutely bonkers, man.
And don't go out and buy them and drive the price up. I'm not selling yet, so don't do it yet. When I go to sell, then you can do that.
Then you'll know.
I don't know. It just seems stupid to me. Like, why would someone buy legs and not the whole fig?
Yeah, especially if it's more economical, like price-wise, to get that.
I mean, that would be... I understand, like, when someone only wants a certain fig... I don't know, like the characters out of the Rivendell set.
Yeah.
And you pay, I don't know, $150 for all of them or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I get that. You don't want the whole build.
Sure.
But it's not like you're paying $600 for figs that come in a $450 set. Like, that would just be stupid.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't get it.
That's crazy, yeah. It's just one of those, like, what?
Yeah, exactly. All right. Shall we do...
What shall we do?
Let's do a poll.
Let's do the poll. It's time for the poll.
So, Alex, this is a poll question about you. Oh, and you know what? It's funny. I don't actually have the results yet because I'm on the podcast channel.
Oh,
so
nice. So this
we
will
can
be a
do it this
surprise.
way.
Let's do it live. Okay,
all right.
Let's do it.
So this is a question we talked about. You and I already answered what we think.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So the question was, do you think Alex will ever buy another Star Wars UCS set? Yes or no?
Or like spend my own money on it.
Are you ever... That was the thing. Are you going to buy your own? We talked about this. I already know your answer was...
maybe it's changed.
Oh, it changed, has it?
No, it probably gets changed. I mean, for right now, I still feel like it's the same unless something happens.
So originally, we talked about it. We did the agree or disagree. We both said you would not.
Yeah, we did.
And as we talked about it, I will be honest, I did have a little bit of questioning because of one thing. There's the Death Star.
Yes.
Rumored Death Star.
Rumored Death Star.
Sorry, we don't want to violate anything. He doesn't know anything.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But that's the question. That would be the one that you might get if I had a thought.
Okay.
And I heard a rumor about the gift with purchase that was with it, and I was really disappointed. I can't remember what it is. Oh, I do remember what it is. Should I say or should I not? Do you not want to say?
Go for it.
It's on my channel. I don't care.
Oh,
it's a TIE fighter. Like a 230-piece TIE fighter.
Oh.
And if that's the case, like, why?
Yeah.
And what's it going to come with? Darth Vader and a TIE fighter pilot? Like, stupid, dumb figs? Like, the whole point of buying a $1,000 set on day one is to get something exclusive.
Something amazing, yeah.
You know, it's kind of like Avengers Tower came with a taxi cab.
Well, that's cooler than a TIE fighter would be.
Not really. They're both lame.
Oh, I like taxi cabs.
It's not. It came with.
Okay.
Didn't it come with Black Panther? I think it came with Black Panther. It's like, well, Black Panther's in like all the sets now.
Okay.
Why don't you give me an Iron Man? That comes in all of them too. Throwing a Batman while you're at it. Anyway. Okay. So, what do you think people said? Yes or no?
I'll bet they're gonna say yes, but I don't think it's gonna be like a wide. I'll say 60-40 in favor of yes.
Okay. We have 163 votes, so
That's a good amount of votes. And
about as many as last time.
2 days.
It's just been a couple days. Yep.
So we're saying no. So
I'm going to mark no because that's what you and I said.
Okay. So I'm saying 60-40 in favor of yes.
All right. I think you're going to be disappointed.
Do you think? Wait, think people are going to say?
I think it's going to be higher.
That more people are going to say no.
I think they're going to say yes.
Really?
I think people don't. They think you're going to buy it. Like, and that's the part that kills me because
hold on, time out.
They think you're a big Star Wars guy because they see these, and I know you're not.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I got you backwards. So you're saying that they're going to say yes to this?
Yes.
So you're going to say yes is more like 80-90%.
Correct.
Okay, I'm going to still 60-40 is what I said.
Okay.
Let's see what we got. Whoa.
82% said yes. You will be buying another one.
Maybe you guys know me better than I know myself. There you go.
I don't know. We have 17 comments. Shall we see
that's a lot
what they have to say?
Let's hear this. Let's hear it. Yep.
Emperor's Granddad says, death, taxes, and Alex buying Lego.
Well,
The only certainties in life.
Sure. Buying Lego.
I don't know. You're not really buying much Lego now. I gotta be honest.
I buy BDP sets now these days, man.
Well, but even those you don't have to buy as many of. And I'm not. I don't care if they send them to you. I'm not trying to get into that. But it is different, right? I mean, when you are buying it, you have to be a lot more selective.
Yes.
You know, I mean, it's if it comes to your door, it's like, okay, sure, come on in.
Come on in. Plenty of room for you, sorta.
Because this, well, okay, so we're what, halfway through April. You have bought the upscaled minifig. Is that the only thing you bought this year?
I bought the 2 upscaled minifigs, and well, I guess you can count the Harbor Master's office, right?
Okay. You paid for that this year, but you bought it last year.
Yeah, I've been at the
almost
store. Yeah, I bought a few pick-a-brick boxes.
Yeah, I don't consider that. That's a little
Really?
different. I mean, you did
It adds
buy
up, man.
No, I am not denying that, but I do think that's a different bucket.
What about Bricklink? Because I've spent a lot of money on Bricklink on these rebuilds I'm doing.
Yeah.
So.
No, I mean, I think sets. I think
sets.
So I look at parts
okay.
for like, you got a set, whether you bought it or you land it, whatever. I don't care.
Land it.
Like I landed.
Totally.
That's what you need to tell me. I landed a new set. I didn't haul it. It's a land.
But I landed.
That's landed in my house. No, like, for example, the Disney Castle. You wanted a back wall for it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't consider that the same. That's mocking a set, right? Or,
sure.
You know, like you need roads because you got to put, whatever. So.
Okay.
All
right. Not a lot. You're right.
And that's fine. That's good for you.
Good for me.
Because there's plenty of us that we waste too much money. I've been a lot better this year. I have not bought nearly as much. I mean, I bought a couple big things. I bought the 2 modulars. And I bought the suitcase. I don't know. I'm still debating if I'm going to buy anything on May 4th. This will be the first year in a while I haven't.
That's right. That's right around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
I mean, I haven't seen it yet because it hasn't been revealed. I mean, I saw it downstairs in your room. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
He didn't show me.
Don't look in that box.
The UCS Slave one is supposedly the May 4th set.
Oh, that's right. Slave 1. It's not called Slave 1 now, right?
Well, it better be. It was then. It still is. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
Slave 2.
Slave 1.2. V2. Version 2. All right. Continue.
Anyway. Okay. Let's continue. UK Bajan. I voted yes. Then I remembered what a certain New Yorker in DC was doing. Alex might not have any money left to spend on UCS sets that they have doubled in price overnight.
Well, as of right now, not yet.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute, I think. Lego 2 SW906. It might not be the new Death Star, but he just can't help himself. It will also be great to see him agonizing over the decision of to buy or not to buy.
Yeah.
Excellent content, guys. Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
I don't think he's going to get it.
It's gonna be
Let me
tough.
ask you this. Is there any iconic, because I mean, that's really the only thing I don't see you being a niche guy. Like you told us you didn't like the, where is it? The gunship.
The gunship, yeah.
Because that doesn't, like, you don't have any nostalgia for it or
Right.
anything like that.
Yeah.
And you didn't get the job of sail barge. You thought you might, but now you're like, I don't really care.
Yeah, I kind of want it, but as time goes on, I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
Well, because if you get it, you probably want to get the Sarlacc pit, so it's complete. It doesn't come with any good guys. You have to get the Sarlacc pit to get the good guys. I know, because I got it. But you didn't get that one. You didn't get the land speeder. Like, you had no interest in the land speeder, which was surprising to me, because I view that as one of the ships you recognize immediately.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. I can't explain what goes on in my little brain.
Well, I'm not asking you to, because things change, right? Maybe things might have been appealing to you before, but...
I'm just going to do this. Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
Let's see. Yeti says hi.
Hi.
Alex not buying UCS sets. Yeah, right. Let me guess. Is he buying a membership to or Jason's channel too? That would be a big no.
Maybe.
Pasta Jensen. I'm sure he will, but when? That is the real question.
Yeah.
Never.
And,
Mimi Don do Lego.
hey,
No, Lan will give it to him.
I wish.
Just kidding. I say he will at some point. Well, you could probably put that on there that you want them to send you Star Wars sets.
well, I don't know. Maybe I could do that, but
Well, you could. I mean, and
It's
they'll
just-
send it to you, but
But they're not gonna send me UCS sets. They're gonna send me their play sets.
no, you would probably get all of them, right? I would think. But the thing is, you don't follow Star Wars. Like, that's not your
No.
thing.
No, and if I'm doing a review on it, I'd be like, oh, I don't know who this person is. I had to look it up. You know, it wouldn't be.
You could just call your solo friend.
That's true. I called you in for the Disney Castle, so
I know,
there
I saved
go.
you from telling people
I
it
would
was
just
Betty
be like,
Boop's castle.
as I'm like, yeah, I would buy that. The Betty Boop Castle.
You know, I am
cigarettes.
That's probably actually the next big set I'm going to buy is the Disney Castle.
What?
I'm going to buy it.
Really? Mm-hmm. No kidding. Mm-hmm. Why?
There's a rebrickable model to make it the Disneyland Castle, and I want that.
Oh.
I want that.
Do it. I want that.
I'm not.
So if
I'm
we
not
buy-
going to do it until I get a good.
So if you
know,
buy the rebrickable
ship in a
set,
bottle set, gift with purchase, or
we get the castle. That is right.
yeah. I just saw they had the double points, and I was like, that's not enough to do it for me. But I worry because it's retiring this year, and it's been on back order at certain times. Okay, let's see. Me, myself, the one.
Hey.
I'm missing a who cares option. Alex can do with his money what he wants.
Yeah.
Unless his wife tells him no.
That's true.
I've just never been into Lego Star Wars, so I really don't get what the big deal is. I think the theme is overrated, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens when someone takes something great and ruins it with
So
stupid
true.
stories. Like The Acolyte. Sorry, Dennis. James Rolfe. Isn't that what insider points are for?
I am saving those, and that this might be it. It might be a UCS Star Wars set. No, it's not gonna. It's gonna be partial.
$1,000 and
Can you imagine? That would be pretty cool. But no, I'm not there
What-
yet. Not even close. Not even halfway.
so what if
Assuming it's
we
$1,000.
talked about the problem with the VIP, excuse me, the insider.
Yeah, get it right,
That
man.
you just give them an email address and they'll use
Yeah, scary,
it.
man.
So you could sit there at the pick-a-brick wall and just write down a bunch of email addresses. What if then you went to go buy it and you're just like, here, let me give you my emails. And just start listing off emails. Could they stack them? You can get
That's horrible.
I know.
That would be so dishonest. We can't. If you can do that,
Do not give out your email
do
address
not.
at
Yes.
the thing.
And don't try to use that Gmail I gave you. It doesn't work. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm keeping it secret.
It's-
Or maybe, I don't know. I could probably do better at keeping it protected. I don't know. Because I am that guy. I've been there, and I go like, okay, yeah, the email address is, I think it's this. Like, that's it. All right.
Alex Nunez VIP at gmail.com.
$1,000 in VIP points. Would you like to spend that today? And would you like a free gift with your purchase, or would you like to donate it to the next person? Or would you like to give me a condescending look? It's like, I don't want that.
Oh, it's a TIE fighter? I don't want that.
TIE fighter. You know what?
Can you give me one of them Star Trek things with it?
Man, you know what? No, that can't get. Okay, keep going, man.
You almost leaked something.
I almost no, I didn't. It wasn't leak. It's just like just on that Star Trek roller coaster, man. That's all. That's all it is.
Okay.
Moving right along.
Let's see. Jimbo Bricks. The Force is strong with this decision. Mayo Hosko. Something will come along eventually, and Alex will pull back to the dark side.
Yeah, I think that's a fairly accurate statement.
I don't think so.
You don't think so, huh?
I don't see you being. I mean, I shouldn't say that because you've bought a few of the newer things, but I don't see you excited for new items. I don't know. I could be wrong.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's tough, guys.
Moments of the Magic says, land, baby. Ty Novell, there is only one correct answer to this. It's not whether he will buy one. He definitely will. He will antagonize about it for a few episodes of Bricking News before he finally bites the bullet and makes the purchase. Maybe that's supposed to be agonize.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Then we will get a video showing us how he had to rearrange the UCS collection to make
space
for a new one, and maybe ranting about it for the next few episodes of Bricking News.
Not the first time I'll have done that.
Chef Eddie, when the Mando movie comes out, Alex will once again be building Lego in a galaxy far, far away.
Is there a movie coming out?
Unless Lego makes the Star Trek.
I might have to
Section
watch
31 set he is dreaming about.
Come on, man. Seriously. It's horrible.
The other guy, too, just when you think you won't buy anymore, they'll make one that makes you say, ooh, gotta have that.
Yeah.
Like a nice big Naboo starfighter with real chrome, or a Trade Federation AAT, or Anakin's Pod Racer. I don't think any of those speak to you.
The first one kind of does. That'd be kind of cool.
They did make a Naboo starfighter. They're not going to make the chrome
and
again.
I wanted that. That looks cool.
Well, now it's too expensive.
That's
it's crazy.
way crazy expensive.
Goes on, one of those would actually be pretty cool. Well, which one? The fact that those are all from episode 1, I guess, show that they've been ignoring that one a bit. On another note, if Alex doesn't want his Republic gunship, can I have it? One of my favorite Star Wars ships is
We're
that
happy
one.
to take it off my hands. Okay.
You know, it's funny. I actually really do like that one, and I know it's gotten a lot of hate. Like when it came out, like a lot of the Star Wars people were like, oh, they didn't like this, that, the other. I think it's one of the better ones, frankly.
Oh, yeah?
It's very hard to display because of the size, but I think it's a good-looking model. And I know they said it's an original trilogy set, and people got upset. Get over it. They put in helmet holes. Whatever. This brick on brick. Alex, not buy a Star Wars UCS? That's just silly.
Silliness.
That's impossible.
Me, Billy.
Just collect 100%. They will come out with something new and great. Now, will he pay full price? Wait for the sale, Mr. Nunez.
Ooh, what? A UCS set on sale?
Well, that was what you were mad about the Razor Crest. It was at Costco for whatever off, $150.
Growl.
Baker Bricks, he'll get the FOMO.
Yeah. Yeah, the FOMO is real with this one. Yeah, well, it all depends. We'll see what we get. We'll see what.
Should we do a review?
Let's do a review.
Get your friend out here.
My friend. Say hello to my little friend. Okay.
Hello, little friend.
This is Captain James Kirk. Why all the mumbo jumbo?
Hello friends, hello, welcome back to another exclusive review where you get to hear from the likes of me. What have we got today? Oh no, not another brickhead. Ugh, are you serious? Yeah, I am.
That's mostly what we're going to build.
All right, here we go.
What are we going to build, a UCS set? We're not buying them.
Why don't you get a big UCS set? All right. Let's take a look at this thing. All right, we've got Brickheadz, the Transformers Bumblebee, and Bumblebee car. I've heard of Bumblebee tuna, but not Bumblebee cars before. Is it a big tuna can? Uh-huh. I gotta say this. I like the colors. It's very commanding. Wait a minute. Are these antennas? What are you, an Andorian? You don't look like one. You look yellow, not blue. But that's alright. You're pretty cool. So you're supposed to be a bee, huh? Alright. Don't sting me, alright? Oh, we got a car. Hey, is this supposed to be, I've seen these before. It's the internal combustion engine, isn't it? So archaic and antiquated technology. I can't believe it. But wait a minute, didn't we say that we used tape one episode? I think we did. Whoopsie. That's alright. So, what is it supposed to be? A bug? Is that what this is? A bug?
Yes.
You gonna put some eyelashes on the front of it like girls do? I've seen that. That's pretty cool. It's a female bug. It's good. It's cute. I like it. Alright. So, what do these things do? Just sit around and look at you? Are these printed elements?
This one you can drive. Are you happy?
Oh my gosh. Well, you know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. All right. All right, here we go. It's pretty smooth. A little rough around the corners. It's like they're racing slicks. Whoa. Whoa. All right, now this looks very awkward, doesn't it? All right. All right, well, there you go. This is the Brickheadz, the Bumblebee and Bumblebee car. Not Bumblebee tuna. Set number 40804. 253 pieces. My gosh, that's more pieces than the Enterprise itself.
Would you recommend this set for people, Captain Kirk?
I believe I would recommend it just because of the awesome color. I have this thing for yellow. It's so awesome looking. Anyway, if you can get past the look of the Andorian antlers on this Bumblebee Transformer, and the fact that they came from space, then I think I can recommend these. Wait a minute, how much these things cost? Yeah, in your money.
This would be $20.
$20. I have no idea if that's a lot of money because everything that we do is for free. I work for free to better ourselves and to seek out strange new worlds. My wife walked by as that happened. Uh-oh. I guess I'm sleeping on the couch. See you next time. Kirk out.
Thank you, Captain.
Serious question. You guys like...
We'll offer a poll question.
Let's
on
do
that.
a
How
poll
about that?
question. This is our third one, right?
Yes. Do you like Captain Kirk reviews?
Let us know in the comment section below and in a future poll. It's time for the poll.
Welcome to Breaking News. It's everybody's favorite snack food channel.
Well, what's there to eat?
Jason, I don't think that's such a good idea.
All right, Alex, we have a couple of options here for some food items.
Food!
We have a snack of the day. Would you like
The snack of the day.
something from Asia? This is Japanese. We have
Ooh.
some, and then 2 items from Europe.
Let's do the Japanese. We haven't done a Japanese one for a couple months, I think. Whoa! Is it hard candy?
Yes and no.
Oh,
So-
these are cute.
Well, of course they are. They're little Japanese
They're
things.
like anime thingies.
Yeah.
Wait, does the
So-
top even have anything in it?
No, this is where it hangs on the rack. See, so you take these off. I think there's different flavors, but
They look
I
like
can't
Smarties,
read it.
man.
So, well, kind of, but we'll see. I don't know. We'll see if it's a different flavor. You can have
All right.
that one. I'll have this one, and we'll see. These. Would you like to read this to?
Yeah, about that. Oh, dude, these are Smarties. These are totally Smarties. Man.
Make sure you try one before you go saying that. They're shaped like a Smartie, yes. I don't know if they taste the same between the two.
It's Alka-Seltzer. Alka-Seltzer to the rescue.
Don't chew it.
Oh, don't chew it.
Just put it in your mouth. What?
Oh.
Is it a Smartie?
Whoa, it's gone.
It disappears. Here, you can try one out of mine, and I'll try one out of yours. See if it's the same flavor. I can't tell.
Tastes like chalk.
Quick dissolve chalk.
It's weird. It's like it remains a solid for about 3 to 5 seconds, and all of a sudden it's like mush. It's
It
gone.
disappears. I don't know what they're called. I couldn't tell you.
They're Smarties.
Kasugai?
These are totally Smarties.
There's no peanuts. No
good.
different things in there. No wheat.
Okay, the new grading system is it has to be a full letter grade, not a in between. I'd give him a D.
That's what I was gonna guess. I was gonna say. I'm thinking you were thinking it's a D.
You'll get a D.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, they're, they get worse as you eat them. They get progressively worse.
Okay. Well, I have a couple left. Should I take them to
just
Brick
give 'em-
Slopes?
Yeah, give the Brick Slopes. People, make them suffer.
Make them
You know, just put it in the toilet, man. Like, it's not terrible, but, like...
Jimmy might like it. We'll see.
Yeah, if I see him pass by, we'll offer it to him. That's like fast dissolved chalk, you guys. I mean, there's sugar in it, you can tell, obviously, but...
That's why I didn't get an F. Okay.
Jeez.
Here, we can talk about this, because this kind of came up earlier. So, I got a set that I recently reviewed.
Oh.
A non-Lego set. Oh. Is that okay if we do that here?
Oh, my. Let's do it.
We have the newest modular from Fantasy.
Goodness, my goodness.
This is the Opera. We got to do it just like the actual pictures.
Do
where
they
we
do
look at it
Klingon
from
opera?
behind? See, this is how we're supposed to be. We're supposed to look at the back of it. That's where all the good stuff is.
Hold on a second.
It's going to be a thumbnail, I think. So, here is the modular.
Wait a minute. It's a modular.
It is.
Oh, I think I hurt my neck.
Really?
Yeah. I think
You're that old? You looked at a Lego set and hurt yourself, huh?
Both something. Ow.
Oh, I knocked the thing off.
Need a hypo spray.
It fell out here somewhere. I'll have to find it.
Well,
It's okay. I'll get it. It's this one here.
there's a lot of gold in here.
That's one of the things that I find a lot in the fantasy sets. They really do a lot with... There it is. There's the piece I knocked off.
What do people want to see? They want to see a lot of gold.
Well, it does look nice. It does make it stand
Super
out.
shiny. Yeah, man.
So,
There's a lot of detail in here. All printed elements, right?
everything is printed. This isn't a full review.
You didn't bring,
or anything like
you
this,
didn't bring
but-
the minifigures to this thing.
Oh yeah, so there's little figs. They are different, and you know that's fine. They can't do Lego minifigures because they're different. But
Right, sure.
you know that's the one thing I think that might be a turnoff for some people because
That's cool.
oh yeah, you can
The
change the
backdrops.
backdrop for the
Yeah,
thing. It's just a
it's
little
really
cardboard
cool.
insert.
That's really neat.
But I think especially from the outside,
Really cool.
you know, the thing that's sad about this and even the Lego modulars, like there's so
Yeah.
much cool detail inside, and
Yeah.
we've talked about it. You never see
Yeah,
it.
you never see it. Yeah,
You
this
see it the
is-
first time and it's the end.
That's it.
But it does look really good on the outside too. I like it, and I like how they have, you know, if you want to access it, it's got these things. You don't have to take it all apart. There's a couple little.
Is it right down
hatches.
here?
This one's here. Yeah, opens up.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
into
there you
like
go.
the dressing room.
That's cool.
So yeah, I don't know. So
The flesh color is a bit much.
yeah, but it's going to be on the back, so you're never
Yeah.
going to see it. for
Yeah, the
most part.
facade is quite impressive. Yeah.
So I think it looks good. It's a little more narrow than a Lego.
Yeah. What did we guess? 28 studs.
I think it was
because it's 6 by 16 and 6, right?
2, 4.
Just counting.
I don't know. I'd have to count it.
Hold on a second. This is a 24 stud right here, right? And then that's a 6, and then that's a 6. Wait, no, that's a 16
Here you go.
stud. So
How many-
yeah, 4 studs, like 28 studs.
There
I
you
was
go.
right.
See how smart that was?
IR smart.
Yeah, but how long did it take us to get there?
Yeah.
It's a whole different thing. No, so anyways, it's good. We've talked about this before. We
Did
both.
you review this already?
By the
By
time
now,
this is up, yes.
this is okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
gotcha.
Yeah, no, I think it's good. I think it's cool that they're coming out with more of these because if you want to, you know, before I had just the bakery, but
But
now
if
you
I-
can kind of start to get things together.
Like, let's say as a Lego collector, I go, you know what? Lego's too expensive. Heck with them. Like, I'm just done with it. this looks really cool and it's affordable. I want to buy it. I put it in my Lego City. I got a problem because it's 28 studs. It's going to have a 4-stud gap somewhere, right?
Well, but I think that's manageable. Like you could create a little like sidewalk or something with some plates. I mean, that's what I would do if it was me.
Okay, I guess so. Mind the gap, I guess.
I don't know. I mean, in some ways, it might be okay to have, and well, the other part is if you actually have a couple, because I think the Sherlock Holmes was the same dimension, so it adds up. Now you're at 8, right?
So you buy enough of them, and it fills the gap by itself.
It could be.
Less
Less shelf space. I don't know. So, and this is not any way trying to get people to buy it. You can buy it or not if you want. I don't care. You can. There might be a discount code on my video review.
There just might be.
I don't know. They said they were going to send me one. I don't have it yet. So, so I say it might be, but
teasing it, man.
Anyways, so the question that I have for you, because we've talked about this, I think we both have agreed that competition is good for consumers in general.
Yes, when businesses compete, you win. Supposedly.
Generally. So a couple things. Like, I think we've talked about, like, this is fairly good quality and, it's comparable, I guess you might say, to Lego. It's not like some of these where it won't click together and that kind of nonsense. Right. But it comes from China. Right. We also know some others. We have Funhole. Which theirs all come with a light kit. We've got some others. Now there's also some different things, and we're going to talk about some stuff. We don't generally get into politics, and that's not the point of this. But there's these tariffs that are a new thing. And, is that going to be, I know there's been a pause on some or whatever, at least at the time we recorded this. Who knows what's going to happen tomorrow? Is that going to be an impact on Lego? Like, so the two things, like, is that going to be a problem for Lego? And at what point does it become such that it actually impacts people's willingness to buy? Because if you think back a couple years ago, when they raised, that went up $50, and all these things went up $50. Right. People still bought it.
They did.
So at what point does it become, I'm not going to buy that anymore? And the advantage, like you talked about, you could get these sets for half the price of a modular before. Yeah. And if they put in 100 or 400% tariff, I don't know, whatever things are. But
it's ridiculous.
If it becomes where it's the same price as Lego, then they really lose a lot of their advantage, I think.
Yeah, they would. Right.
So, I don't know. Like, at what point, I guess that's my question for you, and I don't know, maybe you don't have anything to say about it, that's fine. Yeah. What do you think about the tariffs? Like, at what point does it actually impact people's willingness to buy Lego?
I think generally speaking, we can all agree that free trade is good. But I was talking to Mindy about this, and there's only one word I can use to explain what's currently going on. It's volatility, or uncertainness, right? So we just don't really know what's going to happen. Is it all going to work out? Is it going to get more expensive? Is this specific products going to get more expensive? When I say more expensive, just skyrocket, we don't really know until the dust finally settles, or when everybody else is like, okay, we're in agreement, long term, we're good, right? And then we can kind of all settle down. But right now, it's a roller coaster. Oh yeah. And I really can't say anything other than I look at things like right now, it's already expensive. I was watching this video on these car reviews because I was telling you earlier today, one of my cars is in the shop. Oh yeah. Right. So we're a 1-car family when we really could use 3 because we have our Josh going to work and school every day, and Mindy's back to work. Luckily, I work from home. My goodness, if I had to go to work, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. I wouldn't work. I'd be like, can I take a couple of
Uber?
PTO? Yeah, you're right. And so that's kind of like the situation is when I'm looking at these car prices, and just for fun, I always when car reviewers, when they review cars or trucks, it's always like the top of the line. Yeah. And I see these prices, and I'm like, $80,000 to $90,000 for this, it's a truck, let's say. Yeah. Wow. And then let's assume that it goes up another $20,000 because of tariffs or whatever, right? Yep. Okay, so something I could not afford already is even more expensive. Got it.
Well, and I saw a video about this. I mean, this is getting a little off topic, but they were talking about the car market and how the supply chain got all messed up during COVID. Yeah. And so then you got into this situation which we'd never been in before, where people are paying 10, 20, even 50% above MSRP.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
no one would pay.
Yeah.
They would generally pay less than MSRP, but now all of a sudden people are paying more.
Yeah.
And so that elevated the price of all these things, and now they're showing that the market that's kind of changed, and people just can't afford it anymore.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know?
Absolutely.
And
Yeah, and I see that in new car prices too. My goodness, because I'm poking around looking for something, but I'm like, okay, hold on a second. This used car that's 4 years old, that has 60,000 miles on it, is only $4,000 less than a brand new
they were
one.
talking about that, how in some instances a used car is more than a new one. It's like, that
okay.
makes sense.
But then I go like, I do not want to walk into a car dealership and talk to those fools. Like, it is so painful. Like, some people, like my brother, he loves going and negotiating cars.
Oh, no.
I'm like, are you serious? That is like the worst. That's like one of the worst experiences in life, is going to like, hey, what you looking for? What you looking? What's your minimum payment you looking for each month? How much you looking to put down? Like,
Can you imagine if it was like that if you
Alright.
went to the Lego store and they're like, what are you looking for
jeez.
today?
Yeah.
Well, I want to get a UCS Star Wars set.
What kind of payment you looking for?
I could put you in one today.
Oh, I got a couple in the back here. Come on, but a lot of people are looking at them right now, so you better hurry.
My manager says I can get it you for this deal. What do you think?
I'll tell you what. Let me go in the back room, talk to my manager, see what we can figure out for you. Come out with some chicken scratch. All right, if you sign right here, we can make this work.
I mean, there's nothing else in the world that has worked that way.
So.
And then the other problem is after you agree, you got to go into the sales manager's office
and they
and
upsell
sign
you on
this,
all their other
and
products
they gotta,
that you don't need.
Well, you need undercoat. Like, come
Undercoating.
on.
Yes. You're like,
Like-
no.
If you go in and you're like, here, I'm going to write you a check for this car, you still got to sit there and go through all this crap.
Yeah, man.
You go buy a used car from someone on the street, you're done in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Here's your cash. Goodbye.
There you go. Bada bing, bada boom. Out the door. No, but yeah, that's, I don't know, man. It sucks because it's like, if in the world of tariffs, it's so funny because everybody's suddenly an expert on tariffs,
Yeah.
right?
Well, it's like the Olympics. Every 4 years, everyone all of a sudden knows swimming.
Knows so much
Oh,
about it.
yeah, he
Yeah.
really knows the breaststroke.
Yeah, so I'm
You don't
not
know.
going to say here and talk to you guys like I know what I'm talking about. But like,
Even if you did, the rules are going to change.
they're going to change, yeah.
So-
But generally speaking, like higher prices, like that's fine. Prices are higher. I'm not making more money. It's not like my employer's gonna be like, oh man, inflation hit 20% over the last 4 years. I want to make sure you guys are keeping up. No, I'll be lucky if I get half that.
I was going to say, if anything, that you might get a lower raise because they can't
Yeah,
afford it.
because like we can't fork this out, and I think I don't know how much you have to do with raises. Like I'm in middle management, okay, and so I correspond with my manager on raises every year, and I actually do get to decide. Like I ask for percentages. Like, let's give this person 4%. Let's give this person 6%. Let's give this person 1% because they have a horrible rating or whatever the case might be, or no raise, right? Which has happened. But that's not because they're not deserving.
It's because they're not deserving?
They're not good at their job, or they weren't good that particular season. Anyway, irregardless, what I'm trying to say is that what we get back from corporate is always disappointing.
Yeah.
Like, okay, here it is. Here's like there's always a baseline.
Yep.
Like, oh, that's the baseline, and then they come back. Ooh, the baseline's lower because they needed more money in this department or on that team because they were really
they do
underpaid.
that.
Like, my team is underpaid. Like, where's our break?
Yep.
You know. So you guys probably have similar stories, but that's the real kicker. Is not so much that the general rise in prices, but just that our incomes are just simply not keeping up, and something's got to give, man. Anyway, such is life, right?
Yeah.
Life, death and taxes, and Lego, buying Lego sets, but Lego is a luxury item, right? And if you're in a situation where you have to choose to buy food or toys, well, that's or should be pretty obvious, right? Yeah, we've had moments like, whoopsie. Like last week, I don't know what happened. I think it was my fault. But the fridge got left open overnight.
Oh, no.
And in the morning, Mindy's like, oh, the fridge is open. And a week's worth of food is spoiled. And that hurt.
Yeah, dude.
I'm like, oh no. So I went shopping and restocked everything. I'm like, okay.
Well, at least it's not out of date.
Yeah, there's that.
Oh man,
But,
I'm sorry
yeah,
to hear that.
Good times. Yeah, right. Well, such
Okay.
is life, man.
All right, well,
Okay.
that's your money report.
There's your
on
money.
breaking
report.
news.
Wow, there you go. We covered a tough topic that, but it is
that we know
funny
nothing
though
about.
that we know nothing about. But it is fun. You know what? I will say this: as you're scrolling through social media, like especially Facebook, and you have like a thing that's very divisive, where you say the words Elon Musk or Tesla or Trump or Vance or anything or even vaccines. No matter what it is, man, there's already like 3,000 plus comments. And I can't help but to click on that and start reading people's arguments. And I go like, what a waste of time, people arguing back and forth. And I realize,
What a waste of
what a
time
waste of
reading
my
these
time
comments.
reading these comments just
Yep.
for the entertainment of it all.
Yep.
But it's funny because everybody's an expert. Everybody's an expert on what they're talking about. Like, oh, you better educate yourself. Like, oh, why don't you read? And they always reference a section or not a section. What am I talking about? An article that is supposed to make you a subject matter expert, or like, oh, that was really good, Bob. How long did it take you to Google that? You know, it's like this is funny.
How many of these tariff experts got most of their tariff knowledge from Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
Oh,
You know that scene? I mean, anyway.
yeah. Good
All
stuff.
right, should we
Let's change the topic.
do one of the
Oh, it's price hiker time.
segments?
Yes.
Yeah, we have a couple of items here.
Okay, good. Not that stupid game again.
This is the greatest thrill of my life! I'm king of the world! Woohoo! Woohoo!
Oh no! We suck again!
So we are going to do some different things today.
And now for something completely different.
We are going to use some gift with purchase.
Oh. So.
Okay, so this will be our first item. Do you remember a couple years ago there was
Oh, I
the
remember
VIP
this.
poly bags? You
Yeah.
had to spend I think $40 to get
Yeah,
it.
I remember
This
these.
is the one with the pirate stuff, 40515.
Okay.
So it had like a treasure chest, a couple palm leaves,
Skeletons in it.
Some stuff like that.
gold. Okay.
Let me see if it tells me how many parts were in there. 91 parts, 2 minifigures. I'm assuming the figs are both skeletons, I'm just going to say. How much, again, rounding up or down to the closest dollar,
Yeah.
how much do you think a new sealed set has sold for in the last 6 months on average?
I hope it's sealed.
And I will tell you, there's 371 of them sold in the
Wow,
last 6
that's a
months.
lot.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so I would say.
And we're going to do $1 a step, just so you're clear on this one.
I'll go with $7.
$7.
$7.
Okay.
Let's do it. Was it 11?
11.33 is the
Oh
average.
man. Okay.
The max price, someone paid $27.13. I don't know why.
Oh my goodness. $27 for. Yeah, all right.
Okay, next up. This is from 2019.
Oh, that's the older
This is
one.
the Christmas tree.
Okay.
This one here, it has 392 parts, which is a lot for a gift with
Yeah.
purchase, actually.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of small parts. This is set 40338. There have been 123 in the last 6 months that have sold. What do you think the average price of this one is?
I was gonna say 40, but I don't think it's that big.
And
how many? Is it $1 off?
I will give you $5 a
$5
step.
off. Okay, so in that case, I'm gonna go with. I'll go with $35. No, I just. Sorry, I'm just trying to see the image of it.
Oh, pull it up.
Because that's it's just.
That's the image. So it spins.
$30. $30. Oh, it spins though. Yeah.
It spins, and then the train.
Yeah,
goes
$30.
around.
I'll go with $30.
$30. Okay.
$30. Yeah.
All right.
Come on, baby. $5. $5 a step,
a
right?
piece.
Okay.
You
Oh no! No, you gotta be kidding me. There's no way. Shut up, dude.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Oh,
The average retail price is $67.27.
that is dumb. That is crazy. What?
I sold one of these on eBay like 2 or 3 years ago for $75.
Why?
I don't know.
What is the appeal?
It's a Christmas tree. I will tell you
Okay.
this. One sold in December. That's funny.
That's crazy. Well, that hurt. Okay, do I have one more? We have a third set. This is gonna put me over.
Okay.
Gosh dang it, man. That sucks.
Next one is up your alley.
I thought he was gonna say something else. Whoa, jeez.
It is a modular. Mini modular.
Oh, no, man. Oh, shoot. This is a gift with purchase?
This was a gift with... Do you not have it? I thought you had this.
No, I do not have this.
Oh, you didn't get it?
I don't think I have this. No.
Okay. I mean, it's all... It looks like it's all common parts, so you could probably piece it together.
Yeah, I'm not going to
Maybe
piece it
not
together.
the hotel sign, but... Okay. This one has 1,356 parts. That's big.
When did that come out?
2012.
Oh, no.
So this was like the anniversry of the
Okay,
fifth
this is
modular
going to be
or whatever.
expensive. This has got to be super expensive.
So I will give you $10 a step. Is that good? Or do you need more than that?
I don't know. I think I'm done, man.
You can, if it's $10, you can be up by $40.
Yeah, but that looks like... Guys, I don't know. I want to say 250. I want to say 250 bucks. I think 200 to 250 is kind of where that's at. So, gosh, it doesn't just 250. 250. Do it. Okay, 10, 20, 30, 4. Oh, come on, man! You can't treat me like that.
You would have overpaid for that, my friend.
Oh, serious?
The average retail price is $164.47.
Oh,
12 of them have
suck
sold.
Again.
Well, it wouldn't be a price hiker without
Man,
it. Sorry.
I almost did it 2 times, man.
You were so close. So close.
That's only 160.
We got to keep you in your place, Alex.
Guess so, dude.
Okay.
Which is off the mountain, apparently. Man. That's bad.
Sorry.
Yeah. Darn it, man. Aftermarket gift with purchases, you never know. It could be like awful, like I can't get rid of this thing. It's $10. It's still sitting on my brickling store, or something like that stupid Christmas tree.
Yeah, there's certain ones that are going to be more popular than others. So, sorry.
Sheesh. I sucked bad today, guys. I suck super bad again.
Okay.
All right.
All right, we have a community commentary.
Oh, gosh, I dropped him.
It's time for community commentary on breaking news.
It's beautiful. Girls only want boyfriends who have great skill.
I go.
So this is from Brian Myers. We've seen him before.
Hey, Brian.
I believe he's the one that went to Legoland, New York, and had his breaking news shirt
Oh, I remember.
on.
Yes.
Yeah.
So cool. All right.
So he said, Jason, look who it is. I met him today at Brick Fair, Virginia.
Who is it?
And he mentioned visiting you in a couple of weeks.
Oh.
I'm trying my best to show off your t-shirt and get everyone to tune in. Happy building,
Thanks,
Brian.
Man. You're awesome, dude. Oh,
so it is Tim from Lego Masters. Tim's Brick Adventures.
Brick Adventures, yes.
Yeah. So I will have to look for him this weekend at Brickslope.
I'm guessing he'll be easy to find.
He'll probably be with all the crowds.
Yes. Yes, their crowds will follow him around.
Although I think the other Tim is going to be there as well. I think I saw that as well.
Kidding.
So it'll
Awesome.
be Tim and Tim.
Brian, that's awesome, dude.
So,
yeah, awesome that you got to see
I thought that was
him.
cool. So.
And Tim, he's an awesome guy. Really cool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna miss him when you go out there. That's a bummer. Tell him hi for me.
I think we did ding dongs on the
we did do
the food section.
And he ate like the other one.
He ate yours?
No, like we offered him the other one. He's like, y'all eat it. Oh, okay. He's like, all right, man. Well, he's not gonna turn down free food.
Yeah.
Smart man.
Yeah. Well,
jeez.
Anyway.
Oh, jeez, man. That's cool.
Yeah, so kind of fun.
Kind of fun. That's awesome, man. Love the shirt, dude.
I think it's fun that people do that, you know.
That's awesome, man. Yeah. Telling people, like, hey, check it out.
15 or 20 people out there wearing shirts with our Lego minifigures somewhere in the world.
That's our army. You got the Oswald army. We got the Bricky News army. All 20 of them
There's
out
one
there.
at Disney World, you know. We saw that one.
Yeah.
It's just crazy to me.
That's awesome.
It's like, I don't know.
I love it,
And then
man.
your sister points and laughs.
Yeah. Is that supposed to be you? We're getting together for Easter pretty soon.
You gonna wear your shirt?
Maybe I should. Maybe I should.
It's time for comments.
It's kind of catchy. All right, so this is what my goodness.
This is was.
It's late again. I don't know what it is about Wednesday nights, but I cannot fall asleep.
Well, I have good news for you. It's Thursday.
Thanks for that. This was 2 weeks ago. Breaking news.
Yep.
What is a Pokemon and does it Lego? Which featured your son in the background.
Well, kind of. It featured his voice.
His voice was featured, and he was our Pokemon expert. It was awesome.
Yes.
Learned a lot that episode.
You know what's
You're
funny
going to learn a lot
about
from it, dummy.
So, last week we had how many comments?
69.
69, dude.
69. Yeah. How many we have here? 72.
I know.
See, I tell you, yours
I
gets
don't know.
more. What's
and I
up
have
with
less
that?
views. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts, man. Okay, so let me go down here. We're gonna do the newest first. Wait, did I just do that backwards? I did do it backwards. Hold on. Okay. No. 2 days ago. Yeah, that's right. Okay, got it. I think I got it.
Yep.
Hey, it's Zakadak Productions. Hey,
I'm
Zach.
kind of disappointed this week, I'll be honest.
Oh.
See if you can figure out why.
Okay, I'll figure it out. I feel like we got to lower expectations with sets 2. I had high hopes for the Lego City Tower, but when the leaked photos came out, I was truly disappointed. The City Tower?
Yeah, I didn't know.
I don't know
which
what
one.
that is. Yeah, well, you know what? We get disappointed a lot with Lego. That's how it is. We didn't
no
have a
first.
comment for first, no.
I was waiting for the whoopity-doo, and we don't get one
No
this week.
whoopity-doo.
So do better.
Yeah, Ty Novell usually does it, but
Next
he was
week,
second.
That's right. Next week, everyone's gonna be.
Yeah, everyone's gonna
Everyone's gonna
pumping
get
that
no
out.
whoopity-doo.
Yeah.
68. Whoopity-doo.
Whoopity-doo. I'll get less and less enthusiastic. Ty Novell, wow, matching shirts on this episode. Do I get ahead of myself. Do and gummies. This will be an interesting episode. I think it was. He also says the live build is back. Awesome. And yes, those old shows have their taglines that still resonate even today. Yes. Tony Montana Diaz. Good thing Jason is wearing a hat. Otherwise, I couldn't tell you two apart. Yep, good thing, man. Maybe I'll wear the hat next time. Pasta Jensen. I do remember Crystal Pepsi, but I never saw the point of that drink. Alas, I never had one. But Surge, I'm guessing it was Surge. Surge was a favorite back in the 90s. Yes, I actually drank a lot of Surge in the 90s. It was a good alternative to Mountain Dew.
I never had Surge.
It was good. I liked it. It was a hip kid drink. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Pasta Jensen. Again, 1056 timestamp. It's the matrix of leadership. Allspark is a Hollywood invention. Tanavel. Wow, a walkthrough of DL Bricks collection. Looks good. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing that. Tanavel again. Congrats to Jason for winning the stacking contest. Yeah, I guess. This set is awesome too. Build it and make a 5-minute or less video for each of the sets. Yeah, man. There you go. Pasta Jensen, Transformers, He-Man, and G.I. Joe. I had a lot of those figures in addition to Lego and Playmobil. He also says, I did not vote on any of the sets, but Wallace and Gromit was the best looking one. Really captured the style of the original clay figures. Yeah, the Aples were talking about that vote when it was Joey and Jabbo.
Yep.
And, they were talking about Mr. Bean, by far kind of pulling out as being the lead, which is fine, but for me, I voted for Wallace and Gromit. But if it's not Wallace and Gromit, I'm not going to buy it. There, I said it. Dun, dun, dun. Lego Cookie Runner. Okay, when Lego releases the Star Trek set, Alex needs to do the entire Lego set review with the Kirk figure and voice. Oh, man.
This one.
Woo, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? Chris Bricks. I think you guys may be underestimating the age of die-hard Pokemon fans. I would bet that there are quite a few in their 40s who have kids under 10 interested as well. Hey, you're probably right.
Probably.
Joe Bowling responds by saying, my wife is age appropriate for this podcast and loves playing Pokemon Go.
So I read that comment when it came in, and you know what it made me think of? Because my wife asked me about it. I said, that's a very polite way of saying my wife is old. Sorry to let the cat out of the bag there, Joe.
Age appropriate for this podcast. What are you trying to say?
So I have to show you something funny.
Okay.
So the Lego City Tower, I think there's a rumor about it, so I don't know. That's probably why you haven't seen it. But so I come down here a little bit. Right. Look at that.
Lego City buildings. Oh, it's that one YouTuber, Alexander Nunez.
That's that Nunez guy.
That's the Nunez guy. Mm-hmm.
He's such a hack.
Such a hack. Yeah. Such a sellout.
I don't know. I just thought it was funny. I'm like, hey, I've seen that
there you
before.
go. That looks familiar. I'm on the internet. Yay! All right. She says he says she loves playing Pokemon Go, and my daughter Emily into it, and they both have lots of Pokemon t-shirts and stuffed animals and Mega Construct sets. They go out to play Pokemon Go together and frequently meet up with other kids who are also out with their parents playing together. That's awesome.
That's cool.
Girls and boys and moms and dads, I really think Pokemon could be a sustainable theme for Lego. Cool.
I think it'll do well.
Yeah, probably will. John Powell, 2431, responds as well by saying, I'm from the days of the original Nintendo and a Mario fan, but had no interest in those sets. My son plays Fortnite and couldn't care less about the Lego sets. Now I'm sure there will be people interested in Pokemon, but not to a serious level like Harry Potter or Star Wars.
I think it'll do better than Harry Potter.
I think it will too, yeah. Let's see.
Unless every set is just a retheme of Pikachu and Charizard.
Yeah, it'll get old.
And then it'll get old.
Yeah.
That's the Harry Potter problem.
Friend Joe Bowling.
But evidently they have thousands of Pokemon we didn't even know about.
Over 1,000, 1,016, something like that.
I don't know.
I was like, dang, man. That was very educational. Yeah, thanks, Peyton. Joe Bowling has a timestamp here, hour 23:48. Alex, about a possible $1,000 enterprise. I'm getting it. I'm going to bend over and take it up the tailpipe and get it. If that doesn't let Lego know how serious Alex is about wanting Star Trek sets, I don't know what will. Did I say that?
Yes, my wife was laughing when she read that comment too. So
I'll take it up the tailpipe. I'll do it.
On Tuesdays, my wife listens while she works, and we work in the same room together. And I can always tell when she's watching it because I'll hear her over there, and it's quiet, and then all of a sudden I hear her giggling.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm like, what are you laughing at? Oh, it's just whatever.
Oh jeez.
Like, is it something Alex did or something I did? Oh, you guys are just
bend over and take it up the tailpipe and get it. That doesn't. Yeah, come on, man. Thanks, Joe. Data Brick says the look of confusion on Jason and Alex's face when Jason's son is answering their Pokemon questions was hilarious.
Yeah,
I guess we're making some interesting expressions. I was curious. I wanted to know.
You were much more curious than I was.
Man. Pasta Jensen, I will bend over and take it up the tailpipe. I don't remember saying that. See, this is what the problem is with these podcasts. I will just say something and go, oh, crap.
But you don't go, oh, crap, for 2 weeks.
No, I don't. Like, what did I say? Oh, no. Pap, snapple, popple, plap. Snapple, lapple, popple-lop. Joe Bowling. I'm curious about how well Lego Pokemon will sell in regular stores because Mega Bloks Pokemon sets have been in stores for years, usually in the same aisle as Lego sets to the casual fan. The only difference is going to be the brand name on the box unless Lego does something different. It's not like the Mario or Transformers where there were no building sets on the shelves before those themes. Yeah, I don't know. Time will tell, man.
I think that there is a lot of people, at least, have a different perspective of Lego, and it's Lego and it's other.
Yes,
right?
That's
You know, except for Grandma. Like, Grandma doesn't know the difference, but even kids know. A lot of kids do, I think.
That reminds me, there was the latest series of CMFs in my local Walmart. And I go,
the race cars?
Yeah, right. And you know what I mean.
Well, I was going to ask you about those.
I got excited. I was like, oh yeah, and I walked over and I knew. I was like, nope, I'm not the first. They are ransacked. They were obviously looked through.
I just saw someone that said they found one. They found 3 of them.
Yeah, I think I saw that too.
I remember it was one of our videos or something else.
And that's awesome, but apparently if you're not first, you're not getting.
You're worst.
You're the worst.
But you already have.
I have 3, which is great. I'm happy with 3. But
how many did you get?
What do you mean?
How many did you get on your own?
0.
Okay.
I got 0 on my own. I would like to just get 1 on my own.
Good thing you got friends.
You got a friend in me. You want a CMF? Well,
I don't sound like that.
What's that singer's name?
Old Satchmo?
No, what's his name? Shoot. No, the guy that sings that song on Toy Story.
Oh,
Randy Newman.
We're talking about Randy Newman.
Yeah. You got a friend in me. It doesn't sound like that, I guess. But yeah, I think you're okay. Anyway, moving right along here. Unis lapis ad tempest. We didn't hear from you last week. Good to hear from you. Here's an amusing story I hope you guys would like.
Okay.
A few months ago, I transferred to being a substitute teacher. I absolutely love it. Wow. I picked up a job for a 4th grade class at a school I'd been at once before. When I arrived, teachers tell me the 4th graders are going on a field trip to Clark Planetarium in downtown Salt Lake City. I was super excited because I had never been there. The entire time I wanted to shout out, "Space!" It was painful. Toward the end, we went into the Hanson Dome Theater for the presentation, which I highly recommend to everyone, and it is awesome. I've been there. Have you been there?
I've been there.
He's been there.
I went to the old Hanson.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one. Me too. Oh, yeah, absolutely. After the awesome presentation, I stood up.
Laser Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, that was a big thing. I remember that. Yeah.
Now it's Laser Taylor Swift.
Laser. Oh. Irregardless, after the awesome presentation, I stood up, put my arms up, and yelled, "Space!" I kept my arms up for a good 20 seconds as the students just stared at me. I put my arms down and went back to normal. Students asked me if I was okay.
No.
I had to explain that a guy from a top 10 Lego podcast does it. Then they told me there were Lego space sets in the gift store. I did not check it out. I didn't want to see the prices. Thanks, Alex. You are welcome.
That's funny.
Man, we got a response to
the
that.
The question is, did they ask you back to substitute teach again?
Yeah.
Or was that like, yeah, we're good with that guy?
That is a great story.
We got everything we needed.
Contra Bricks Built Craze responded by saying, "LOL, it's the old school in you. For the love of space." Oh, you didn't see the price. I get what you're saying. Classic space sets. I wonder how many of those kids followed this channel. Now, word of mouth is the best. Yes.
4th grade, 0.
No, none. Maybe if you said Alex Nunes, I would wonder if some of them knew me.
You're popular with the 4th grade.
I'm gonna share a quick. This was last year. My nephew, he was working at UPS, and they were talking, and his friend was talking about my Lego channel, and he's like, "Oh yeah," because he was saying, "Yeah," and he's got this one. It's Alex. I think he's here in Utah too. And my nephew goes, "Yeah, that's my uncle." He's like, "What?" "Yeah, my uncle's Alex Nunes. That's him." He's like,
"No, I'm talking about Alex Nunez."
And then he says, "Your uncle is Alex beep Nunes?" So now when we're at family gatherings, we say like, "I'm Alex beep Nunes, baby."
I'm Alex beeping Nunes.
Alex beep Nunes. There you go. That was awesome.
That's funny.
Anywho, thanks for that. That's a great story. Pasta Jensen.
Well, last night, my daughter, we were talking about my city, and she's like, "So you hate your city?" I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Everyone that comes over thinks it's really cool." I'm like, "Yeah, I know." She's like, "But I know you've seen Alex's." So I'm like, "Yeah, well, whatever. I don't know."
Jimmy,
can we change the topic, please?
Jimmy continues to tell every single visitor that comes to see the city, as they're in awe, that I don't like it. I want to have.
A couch.
I want a couch and a TV, and just so I could just run around. Kid.
Well, just wait till the backyard's taken up.
Tough crowd, man. I know, huh? Man. All right. So Pasta Jensen has a timestamp 1:39:58. Did you say Sweden? I'm hurt. Bergen.
Okay, go ahead and read this, and then I have a...
Bergen is in Norway, man. With that said, Bergen is kind of a country in the country.
I did say Sweden, yes. However, I caught myself, and I said Norway afterwards.
Oh.
So, because I remember that. So I do apologize. I do know that it is out on the west coast. We thought about going there when we went to Norway. We just didn't have time.
Watch out.
That's where all the fjords are and everything.
We almost got demoted to like number 20 podcast or something.
You've been moted.
Chris Bricks. I was lucky enough to experience He-Man and Pokemon Game Boy game as a kid because my brother is a decade older than me. That's a good spread. There you go. Having an older brother by a decade has its advantage. Not many, but some. I don't know. I'm the oldest brother. Pasta Jensen. Mr. Gold is a minifig, so max 5 pounds. Amen, brother.
That's funny.
Pasta Jensen also says Club XI, excellent. Yeah.
How's Club X coming?
You know, it's the stage that it's in is a great stage. It's in the contemplative stage right now. So, but
have things changed since before you saw that commercial?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
In my mind, I'm kind of like, gosh darn it, man. Yeah. That was great. That was a great commercial. Great sponsor. Speaking of the devil, Joe Bowling. The one Lego Star Wars thing I want that I don't have is a Death Star. But I didn't buy the most recent one because I don't want a Death dollhouse. At $1,000, it should be fully covered like the original Death Star and have the option to be displayed like the Return of the Jedi Death Star. And interior features like the trash compactor and throne room and a nanoscale trench, ran, and a minifigure of everyone who ever set foot on the Death Star. Amen, brother.
It's supposed to have
Preach.
40 figs.
Preach. That's not enough. 50.
But how many are going to be like, is it going to be like 8 stormtroopers and they're all the same? Like,
I don't know, man. Pasta Jensen, another fun top 10 podcast, guys. I even managed to get a bit further with my Lego sorting. Congratulations.
Good job.
Yeah.
We're proud of you.
Mardi Gras Man 23. Thank goodness for breaking news. I am now a Pokemon expert and still, who gives a crap?
10-year-olds everywhere.
That's right, man. Mallow Toys. This is a new comment.
Oh,
Mallow
yeah.
Toys 28. I'm a 50 years old Pokemon fan, but I don't think I'll get any Lego Pokemon sets. Well, maybe you will. Maybe you'll see what they are and go, you know what? I'll use some of my adult money and get that. Let us know if you do.
Yeah.
Mardi Gras Man 23. Oh, this guy again. How many can you stack, Tanya? I did 39 when we practiced. LOL. That was yeah. It's funny. They were stacked. The pieces were stacked against me. Martin Bricks 2524. Avatars. Did we say that?
Yeah, we were talking about the people that watched Avatar. Did we talk about it last week and this was the episode that it was actually
I guess so, yeah.
Maybe we messed up.
Man,
Maybe
I don't
it was
know.
a different... I don't know. I can't keep track of everything.
There was a response to that. DJ, I hate Lego stickers. I'm not even through the first 20 minutes and my stomach hurts from laughing so hard. Well, what can we say? We're a comedy channel too. Hardy hard.
Do we need a disclaimer? Take antacids before watching.
Warning, may cause extreme stomach cramps from laughter. James
Diarrhea.
Rolfe. Explosive diarrhea. Side effects inclusive diarrhea.
You know what you don't want? You don't want to have a laugh attack and explosive diarrhea at the same time. That would end up poorly.
Get some brick laxative. Get yourself some brick lax.
I want some miss it all.
You don't want to miss it all at all. So get some brick slacks. Just take your tablet or phone into the toilet with you. Boy, this went south fast, didn't it? Well, yeah.
It did.
Like, we made it pretty far. Okay, James Rolfe, 1651. Pokemon fits perfect to Lego. I can buy a card pack on release day for about $5 if I can beat the crowd to the store, or I can buy one card the day after for $200, just like BDP sets, CMFs, and GWPs. Yeah, that's just like it is for any kind of collecting, right?
Yep.
Hey, DL Bricks. I've tried several off-brand plates, and some have been awful. However, I love the Felif road plates from Amazon, which are great. My goal is to get rid of the Lego road plates from my city and replace them with Felif. They are actually printed much better than Legos. There you go.
So
Check that out.
Get rid of all the Lego plates. Think about that.
Wow.
There you go.
Well, that's not Legos. Hey, Sonia Halcomb. Great energy in this episode. Maybe is all the caffeine and the Mountain Dew. Yeah, I'm sure. Country Bricks Build Craze responds by saying, true. No, Alex is always bringing good energy to Jason. They're doing a good job on the podcast. Yay for us.
We try.
We try, but sometimes we take it out of the tailpipe, apparently, and we say pop, snapple, crapple.
Who's this we?
Crapple. I do. Man, I are struggling tonight. I always struggle. Jimbo Bricks. Translucent piece is the Allspark instead of a brain.
Okay.
Okay.
He's talking about the Brickheadz.
Got it.
Like we had earlier today somewhere. Oh, they're in the box. I put them away.
Pink. The pink translucent.
Yes.
The other guys too. Avatar and Alita were both really fun movies. I'm excited for more Avatar and also hopeful for more Alita in the future. The nice thing about James Cameron's movies of photorealistic CGI characters is that they can still look the same or however you want when the movie is made years later. If they can make a teenage alien Sigourney Weaver for Avatar 2, I think they can manage to keep Alita going after Avatar 6, Conquest of the Planet of the Avatars, or whatever. I wouldn't doubt it, man. Also, James Cameron may have chosen Avatar over Alita, but as Alex said, he's got the plans. He can hold on to plans for a long time. He held on to Avatar for like 10 years, just waiting for technology to catch up to his idea. Well said, my man. DJ, I hates Lego stickers. I couldn't stop laughing at the Avatar's comment. Then you topped it with Alex has 2 balls. And to round it off, the news segment was spectacular. I may be in my 50s, but it's clear my sense of humor is stuck at age 12. Bravo, guys, bravo. Yes, we are there right with you, my man. Absolutely. Gosh. Moments of the magic. Is that the same bag of gummies from a few weeks ago? I think it's a different one. It was a fresh bag.
That was a new one.
And he's responding to his comments here. Yeah, Energon Cube. Pandora, thank you.
What, the planet?
Yeah. Because like...
Oh, that's the area in at Disney World.
Yeah, and Pandora is also the planet on Borderlands.
In Borderlands it's also a box.
You're on Pandora. Yeah, Pandora's box, but you're also on Pandora vault hunting.
No.
Anyway. It's a land in Animal Kingdom, Jason.
Yeah, there you go.
Jason kicked the table. Just don't kick the bucket, man.
Oh, when you were built, I did not.
Yeah.
I did not.
You saw it.
You saw nothing.
I was gonna get like 45.
Please.
We should do it on this table. Rematch on this table. When we're back, we're gonna do it. Bring those tiles back.
Sure. Okay.
You'll bring those tiles back, man. I don't know where that came from. I think it's Jimmy and the weird, not movies. Like, you were on the live stream with them, asking about movies. He doesn't watch movies. Like, this is what happens. We turn on a movie, and he's gone.
Yeah.
And like, where'd he go? Like, he has to be like... But this is the problem with kids these days. And maybe it's just my kids, but they are so overstimulated with entertainment and instant gratification that watching a movie... that is an action movie is like, there's nothing happening for 5 minutes. There's just dialogue. I'm out of here.
That's why, like I've heard Jabbo talk about this before. You know, the people that are going to be the target audience for our type of videos, and I don't just mean this, I mean even our regular videos. Yeah. It's not a younger audience. It's older people like us that can sit down but, you know, that's why, like, I'm not a big TikToker. Are you? Like,
I tried.
Drives me nuts.
I tried.
Instagram, I mean, I find I enjoy it more now than I used to, but at first I was like, this just feels stupid. Waste of time.
It feels stupid. Yep.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Hey, Bricksar, I know that guy. I know how my wife feels when I talk about what I do at work. Yeah.
I now know what I feel. Yeah.
I now know.
Talking about the Pokemon.
Yeah. So, yeah. Hey, come on. Bricksar again. I can't put my finger on why, but I liked Captain Kirk's reviews.
Well, it came back.
Yeah, it's back.
We'll see if it continues.
Hopefully, I don't know if it's going to continue. We'll see.
Well, maybe that'll be the poll question this week.
Contrabrick build craze. Alex, no, is this a Lego podcast? Get him out. Ha ha ha. Alex talking like a radio host. I do that with my rapping. Oh, funny stuff like Eminem. Pokemon, my housemate, is a Pokemon freak, and as a stencil artist, he got me to do Pokemon stencil onto old records as clocks on canvas. And I don't do Mario digital fig hold on. As I don't help me out. Mario
digital fig, half Brickheadz, and a Monopoly.
And as a Monopoly, yeah. Since I designed a stencil cat looking design from Pokemon as a reference, I'm trying to save, but then I keep buying sets online or art supply food stock and ran out of money, but I make sure regularly to get Lego sets. I get those big sets ASAP.
So he spends the money he was saving on the big Lego sets. Yeah.
All right. I struggled there, guys. He also says, big ups to your boy on finding the gold tile to get the free minifig. Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
That's cool.
Tariffs, agree to disagree. Alex Nunez will purchase a Star Trek Voyager UCS ship if Lego makes it. Okay, come on. Voyager, that would be an epic fail.
You wouldn't buy it?
I would not buy it.
At all?
I didn't care for Voyager.
I figured you'd still buy it since it was Star Trek.
No, I can't. Okay. TNG, obviously. Original series, yes. Deep Space Nine, yes. Enterprise, yes. Is that it? That's it.
Is Discovery the one that had Scott Bakula? The guy from Quantum Leap?
No.
Or did it have Captain
Enterprise?
Jane?
Enterprise was that guy. Enterprise had 4 seasons.
Okay.
At him. Yeah. I liked Enterprise. Okay. I was good. Then it could have been better. But no, I liked it.
I've thought about signing up for Paramount and just watching Star Trek. So I could come and tell you my take on it. I mean, I've watched a good handful of... I've seen all the movies and a good handful of shows, but I've thought about, should I watch them all and come report? But then I didn't.
But then you didn't. How about
I didn't.
But then I didn't.
The story didn't get exciting, as I realized.
And then I didn't do it.
I was going to do this, but I didn't.
Climbed to the top.
It's like the story of my son and cleaning his room. I was going to do it, I
was going to do it. Yeah, what's the saying?
My wife says, I'm sick of his I'm gonna.
I'm gonna. The pathway to hell is full of good intentions, right?
Yeah.
Tariffs. Wait, hold on. I missed the other guys. Sorry. The other guys, too. Lego, let's make some sets of cute, fluffy animal characters using our hard plastic bricks, like Simba and Stitch and Tweety and Rocket Raccoon and Chewbacca. Sure. People, those look pretty blocky. I'm not sure this is a good idea. Lego, I think what you meant to say is we should definitely make Sonic the Hedgehog, Animal Crossing, Bluey, especially Pokemon sets. People, no, that's not Lego. We would make all the cars 2 studs wider again instead. People, you win this round. That's funny. No, that's not. We should make all the cars 2 studs wider again. I like it when you... Oh, sorry. Ty Novell. I like it when you guys don't have a time crunch and read all the comments in a relaxed way, complete with banter. It's nice to hear the feedback from viewers. Yeah. Okay. Welcome to the Relaxed Chilled Out podcast. Did you happen to know that we're a top 9 podcast? Tune in next week when we discuss other popular topics, like tariffs. As if you didn't want, as if the world wasn't burning already. Exactly. The other guys too. Agree or disagree? Did we just do this? All right. Lego City cars should be 4 studs wide, not 6.
I'm ready. Are you? Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I understand the point. Like 4 would fit better, but the problem is then you're gonna end up with all of the same little old cars like we get.
The 4 to 6 just allows for so much more detail. Like that
the bigger problem is the 8 wide.
The 8 wides become problematic.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You know, like the Ghostbusters Ecto one.
Now, the 4 studs have their charm. Like that's why they're all over my city still. I like them. Sometimes they look a little odd. Yeah. Well, always they look odd if they're right next to a more, especially a Speed Champions 6 stud.
Yep.
He also has another comment alongside that. This does not apply to Speed Champions or other themes. Oh yeah. My answer below. I agree. 4 is fine. 6 plus the wheels on the sides is too big for the roads, new or old. Even on trucks, 6 looks good, but it's pushing it. All right. Yeah, I think we're on the same page there, man. Tariffs, great job again, Joe, for the sponsored video. Who's the other person from the top 13 podcast besides Brick Trains? Oh, yeah. Joe Bowling says, in response to this, thanks. That's Jason, or technically it's the rare, but it is valuable, Breaking News Sigfig. Yeah. Tariffs responds back to him saying, he's from the top 10 podcast, though, not the top 13. Joe Bowling responds again by saying, I count top 13 as including 1 through 13 and not just 13, although he was on the number 13 Lego podcast a couple weeks ago.
Look what you're doing. You're trying to start fights.
That makes sense. Okay, everybody just chill.
Joe has that special figure where we had the logo.
Oh, yeah.
I
Right.
don't know. You have one somewhere.
It's downstairs. I see it every day I'm at work. I draw inspiration from it. It keeps me going.
Is that why work's been sucky lately?
Man, struggle's real. All right, Mardi Gras Man 23. Did Alex say he wanted a banana in his tailpipe?
It's a new segment.
That's a potato. The potato in the tailpipe. He also says...
I don't think either of those would be pleasant.
No. Mindy comes home, filthy and smelly. You made her go to work at the landfill? You would think she was at a landfill. I don't know if she heard me or not. She's in the other room. Marn Bricks 2524. Can you have too much Lego? I'll have the answer if Lego makes a retro Mtron spaceship next year. Oh, you had to go and say that. Now that would be cool. A retro. Man, do it, Lego. Do it. Yes. Brick Trains. I know that guy. Next time on the Pokemon podcast, Electabuzz. What's Electabuzz?
I don't know.
Electabuzz.
We had Bumblebee. Is that Electabuzz?
Electabuzz.
I don't know.
Brick Trains again. I'm everybody's favorite YouTuber. Not LOL. Well, you're one
We
of mine.
enjoy you.
I like your stuff. Yeah, man. Mimi Don do Lego. Crystal Pepsi's hype was overrated. I, Don, was never into Pokemon, and Peyton's explanation of the game has never made me not want to learn about Pokemon more. As for the 90s vote, by the time I got around to going to vote, the voting was close, but I was going to vote for either the Ducks or Mr. Bean. There you go. There you go. Mimi Don do Lego again. This was an epic sponsored video. Awesome job, Joe, and great episode, guys. There is a response, and that would be from Joe saying,
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes. Brick Trains Club XI. It really was 10% better. It's going to be 100% better, actually. Miss Brick on Brick. Great show, guys, as always. But I will pay you to never use the Valley Girl voice again. Yeah, I want to... Look, he was... I guess we have to do one of those public apologies.
Wait, before you go, we need to keep reading. There's more comments around that topic.
Oh, is there? Okay,
yes.
We'll continue. Okay,
So we can...
We'll do our apology.
We can address it
We'll
all
do
at
our
once.
apology tour later.
Well, maybe we're going to make it a segment. I don't know. Let's see.
All right, so Caribou Brick Creations, losing audience? No, more like best episode ever talking about Pokemon. There you go, sure, man. Bigger bricks. Well, Jason, I beat your tile stack by 24. I got 53 tiles. I want to. Can I just have you come in and do it for me, please? Man, see there.
Is that what you're going to do? You're going to start having other people do 50, all of your episode segments?
Yeah. Well, hey, it worked with Brian, man. Tim's Brick Adventures. Hey, Tim, what's up, man?
Hey, Tim.
Okay, yes, you should do the Valley Girl voice, but you have to let me join in. That would be awesome to see, Tim.
See what I can do.
I want to hear that. Please do it.
Well, I keep reading because this made me laugh.
One of the best times I ever had was when Forrest Gump came out, and me and the man I worked for were doing a roofing job, and we talked like him most of the day while up on the roof working. Comedy gold, my friends. I know Valley Girl and Forrest Gumpies are different, but what if we combined them? Just thinking out of the box. Just for the record, I'm very tired and have a long drive tomorrow, so maybe take this advice with a grain of salt.
I don't know how you'd go back and putting
Hold on a second. A Valley Girl with Forrest Gump?
Uh-huh.
Well, I got a box of chocolates, but then, they made me fat.
Next stop, my thighs. Whoa, whoa. You're welcome. All right, battery-powered bricks. This week's poll was, should we continue doing Valley Girl accents? Out of 416 votes, 96% said never again. So make sure to do it in every episode. I like that. That's a good poll. We have one more comment. Bricks Minifig Thornton. Love Finger Puppet Kirk. See you at Brick Slopes, Colorado. Awesome, man. Boo, yeah. All right.
So I have one other thing here, Alex, quickly. I saw this online. Is this how you envision your house situation?
Exactly what I'm looking for. That is it right there, my man. That's it. That's my dream. That's my pipe dream right there. Dude, you found it. Where is that? Is that in, that looks like it's in New Mexico.
It looks like it's in Arizona.
Oh, man.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
But I saw that.
Dude, that looks perfect. Man. Yeah. Yes. That's it.
That's
Boom.
Alex's new city shed.
Oh.
6 months and it's filled, and he's like, I don't have any space.
I'm out of space. That looks like you could have 2 floors in it. Look how you can fit
you've got
5 of those houses in it, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
crazy. Okay.
All right, guys. Thank you for suffering through another episode of Bricking News. I have no idea what we talked about for the last couple hours, but hopefully it was riveting stuff like I usually promise.
We built a Lego and we ate some crap, and we talked about tariffs.
We ate. We got political. I guess tariffs are kind. It's too bad that tariffs are tied up. Well, I know they're always kind of politics involved. But one thing that we have in common here is that we all enjoy the Lego hobby, and hey, we can enjoy a laugh at my expense, can't we now?
We all enjoy that.
We definitely all enjoy that. All right, guys.
If you're coming to Brick Slopes
that's right.
this weekend,
a special episode, right?
At least as the time this is released, it should be this weekend. If you see me, come say hi. And tell me all the things you want me to, I don't know, tell Alex.
Yeah.
Laugh at Alex about. I can bring back your insults, whatever you want.
Yeah. Make sure to talk to him like you're a valley
You can also compete for the special
we're doing
Breaking News edition of the Hulk monster truck.
We're gonna do the Vulcan fight, right? That fight music. Dun 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 dun. That would be kind of fun.
That's how we're gonna do.
Yeah. Or maybe we can do like you can bring the paddles. Can you bring the paddles?
Okay.
And you can do like a.
Should you have like a list of Breaking News trivia?
Breaking News trivia. Yeah,
we
man.
can see people gotta yes, no, yes, no.
Yes. Oh. All right. All right. There you go. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to the special edition of Breaking News. I'll play a small part in it, I'm sure. But looking forward to hopefully seeing Tim in it. And that'd be awesome.
Yeah, we'll see if we can track him down.
And
maybe there'll be other big stars.
Big stars.
And then there'll be me.
Lots of big stars, and then the other guy, right?
It'll be interesting.
Walking around. Okay, man. All right. Well, thank you very much, guys, for watching. That was a lot of fun in this episode. And as always, we'd like to thank
today's sponsor.
This episode of Breaking News is sponsored by the Daily Bugle, your number one and really your only source for Lego news. When ghosts fly through the streets, we're there. When interdimensional beasts appear through building walls, we're there. When houses float over the city, we're there. When an odd portal appears to open up to some sort of magical world, we're there. When there's toxic waste spilled in our waterways, we're there. When you're on a roller coaster and it breaks down at the very top, we're there. When you need to know the score of last century's jousting match, we're there. When Santa screws up your wish list, we're there. When cats attack, we're there. When a squirrel is in a tree, we're there. When your tax dollars are used for a cave under the city for some caped vigilante, we're there. When those darn kids keep skateboarding on your sidewalk, we're there. When a giant anchovy is on your pizza, we're there. When traffic is stopped for literally months and the man upstairs refuses to move you because he's too lazy or says he's too busy with other projects to be bothered to actually make a change in the city, we're there. The Daily Bugle, no matter how big or small the news is, we're there.